Hello everyone, I am Isabel Escobar. I am from Mexico City, Mexico. I am a second-year medical student at Tecnológico de Monterrey, Mexico City campus. And besides my passion for medicine, I love singing and producing music. I am currently working on my first album. Undoubtedly, the COVID-19 pandemic shed light to the underlying issues of our educational and medical systems. Nonetheless, it revealed how resilient and solidary we can be with one another. In my case, the lost medical school practices, the unfulfilled plans to continue with my research experience, and my call to help the community inspired me to create and launch several projects during the pandemic. The first of them was creating, alongside like-minded colleagues, a peer mentoring program, which aimed to facilitate the transition from high school into medical school, and secondly, to ease the psychological symptoms associated with the academic load, the pandemic, and the virtual education. All this while improving and promoting communication, leadership, and professional skills for the aspiring mentors. The positive feedback and results from this project empowered me to work on an online project to promote health education and disease prevention among the community, co-found a journal club at the local AANS student chapter, and establish a pediatrics interest group. Teamwork begins by building trust and effective communication. In my opinion, it is important to generate a safe space and trusting environment where each member and their ideas are heard and appreciated. It is also important to build appropriate communication channels where everyone is able to express their concerns and feedback on the work dynamic. If these elements are present, you will only need a constant follow-up in order to achieve the proposed goals. Case in point, last semester, my team and I worked with the SIMA Foundation on generating breast cancer prevention strategies directed to the youth. I took the lead by asking the team members which strategies could be useful to engage with the target population. We reached consensus and created a whole TikTok challenge and a song to promote breast self-examination. As a leader, I had to be in constant communication with the foundation and the team, coordinating the strategies, delegating tasks within the teams, establishing deadlines, as we only had 4 weeks to deliver them. We also had several feedback sessions to improve the project and reach consensus. In cases like this, when conflicts arise and miscommunication fosters them, it is important to remain calm and maintain professionalism. As my patient and I were having this conversation on their symptoms, I shall ask the resident to stay calm and respect the safe environment we created for the consult. Then I would ask them if we could have this conversation after the consult had ended, as the most important thing is to provide adequate health services to the patient. If the resident agreed and left the room, then I would apologize to the patient for the inconvenience and ask them if it is alright to continue with their interrogatory. If the answer was affirmative, then I would look forward to reestablish the rapport through active listening techniques and recapitulating what was stated before. Nonetheless, in that moment, I would feel uneasy and troubled for the false accusation, and I would also think that the patient is disconcerted and surprised by the interruption. After finishing the interview, I would look for the resident and ask them if we could both state the facts and discuss the evidence for the accusation. I would listen respectfully and paraphrase what is stated so that we could be on the same page. Then I would ask the resident to listen to me and contrast together both sides of the story. I would tell them that I understand the problem and the implications of not discarding appropriately a contaminated needle, but that I have not done it. Perhaps I would offer as a solution to reinforce the biosecurity norms and the patient security norms in the workplace so that this should not happen again.